A lot of students think about super-curricular activities, so could you please tell us one or a few that you recommend and ones that helped you a lot in applying?
For sure. So for those of you that may not know what a super-curricular is, it's kind of an activity that you've done to support or strengthen your love or interest in a subject beyond what the school curriculum offers.
So I really like neuroscience. So I actually borrowed the Diagnostic Statistical Manual, the DSM-5 from the library, not from the library, from like online. And I read that a bit. It made me understand different sides, like the different disorders a bit more. And I think for me personally, it was just finding like free accessible ways to explore niche interests from your subject, because especially for PBS, the course is so broad. The interviewers are really looking for what you're specifically interested in, and so I was actually asked about that in my interview as well.
Definitely trying to find as many Cambridge students as you can. So
I agree.
One thing can be the case is that might not know where to find them. There's different societies around Cambridge who hold initiatives. So for instance, the Tamil Soc, the African and Caribbean Society also do so as well. And also there's outreach programs that Cambridge have, depending on what region of the country you're from as well. And obviously your school will know about that in a lot more detail, and that it's basically the best way to do so. But I know a lot of the Cambridge students are more than happy to help where they can.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. I had quite a long journey to school, so I would just stick a podcast on, and that was kind of easier. You're still getting kind of the same commentary and the same information that you would get from a book, but it's just an easier format to kind of like get through as many as possible. I also would recommend attending taster lectures. I know in London, because there's many London unis, lots of London unis offer like enrichment activities, so I went to a couple of those as well. Definitely reading books as well, but books can be a bit more difficult to kind of like get through as many as possible. You don't always have to mention a book. For example, I didn't mention a book in my personal statement.
Interesting.
I talked about a play, I talked about a lecture I went to, and I talked about a podcast. So don't feel like you need to get through like dense chunks of text to get in. Just as long as you're doing something that shows like a deeper interest, it's fine.